We're here at NOAA's Aircraft Operations Center in Lakeland, Florida, to talk about some of the new technologies as well as older technologies to look at how we can collect a whole system of observations around hurricanes so that we can better understand them, how they behave, and how ultimately to forecast them better. We have a number of tools at our disposal. For example, we have the usual aircraft, that's the Hurricane Hunters that are flown into hurricanes that actually penetrate the system. They fly at about 8,000, 10,000 feet above ground, but they can't go low to the surface. And it's critically important that we also understand what's happening near the ocean surface. That's where energy is transferred from the ocean to the atmosphere to help fuel these hurricane and tropical storm systems. So what do we do to test that and collect that information and the observations? Well, we use a number of data observation platforms, such as one we have here. It's an aerial drone. This aerial drone is launched out of the belly of the aircraft and is then controlled like a drone and is able to fly in the eye of the hurricane and go to multiple levels, including very close to the ocean surface. It's throughout its flight that it's able to collect observations that are critically important to understanding hurricane formation, hurricane dissipation, and ultimately how we can help improve the forecast. We have a number of other technologies. One, we have a sail drone. This platform essentially is also driven remotely and flies, if you will, across the surface of the ocean. As it moves across the surface of the ocean, it collects observations at the ocean surface, slightly below the surface, and right above the surface. It's critically important to have these kinds of observations to understand transfer of energy from the ocean that helps fuel the hurricanes. So we also need that, and we're testing that as well. In addition to the observations we collect in the atmosphere as well as at the ocean surface, we have another autonomous vehicle which is underwater. So this particular underwater vehicle, this drone, collects observations such as temperature and salinity below the ocean surface. So it's through this collection of observations aloft, right above the ocean surface, below the ocean surface, all stacked on one another, that we can have the best representation of the atmosphere, the ocean, and the conditions surrounding hurricanes. With this information, we hope through our research to understand better the formation and the evolution of tropical storms and hurricanes, and ultimately predict them better.